Hello, friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am back again with some interesting content for all of you all to uncover, apply, and eventually make your English error free. Okay, so on the computer screen, what do you see? You see that he is taller than I versus he is taller than me. Now, which one is correct? Which one is not? Okay, so in today's video, we are going to cover I versus me, okay, in comparisons. So whenever we are comparing attributes, what is the correct pronoun that we should use, whether we should use I or whether we should use me. Okay, so stay tuned till the end of this video, and I'm sure by the end of this video, you will uncover something really substantial and valuable, which will help you to make your English error free. Okay, so on this note, let's get started. He is taller than I versus he is taller than me. What is correct? Okay, so friends, very first thing that we need to understand before we jump up to a conclusion, what is correct, what is incorrect, we need to understand what are personal pronouns. Okay. Now in the last video also, I have thrown some light on this, but just to recapitulate it, what are personal pronouns? Pronouns that refer to people or things are personal pronouns. Okay. And whenever we talk about personal pronouns can play the role of there are personal pronouns that will play the role of a subject in the sentence. So those are known as subject pronouns, like your, I, we, you, he, she, it. What are these? These are nothing but all are subject pronouns. And on the contrary, we have what? We also have object pronouns. Object pronouns will play a role, always play a role of an object in the sentence. Now, initially also I have covered, but just again to recapitulate because things are pretty much interconnected. The sentence structure that we follow in English language is SVO structure. SVO, that is subject, verb, object. Okay. So whenever I'm talking about the subject of the sentence, I will always make use of all these subject pronouns. Okay. And whenever I'm talking about the object, here is the object in the sentence, I will always make use of these object pronouns. And because I should make use of subject pronoun as a subject in the sentence and object pronoun as an object in the sentence, expressions like me too are incorrect. Okay, something like me too. This expression is absolutely incorrect. Why? Because me is being used as a subject of the sentence, or why it is being used as a subject of the sentence. Instead of I, we are using me. So that's incorrect because me is an object pronoun and I cannot make use of me as a subject in the sentence. I should always be making use of me only as an object, not as subject. So me too is a pure slang and it is an absolute deviation from the standard English structure. So always make note of this. Okay. Now just going ahead with the SVO structure. Now all the examples that you see here, he likes her, is nothing but SVO structure. So he is a subject pronoun. Okay, subject pronoun. Here we see he. Likes is the verb. Okay, and her is an object pronoun. Similarly, he gave her a hug. So he, a subject pronoun, gave is the verb, and her is an object pronoun. A hug is also an object. Okay. Look at this. She is crazy after him. She is again a subject pronoun. Is the verb. Crazy is an adjective, giving some more information about she. Okay. After is a preposition, him is an object. Now, all these sentences are based on SVO framework. So, in case of any confusion, okay, whenever you have to create a sentence, if you are confused, okay, just remember SVO structure and try to insert the words in the SVO structure. Your English will never, ever go wrong. Okay, to go ahead, just let's go ahead with this. Now, when I talk about object or an object pronoun here, because specifically we are talking about object pronouns, so let's stick to object pronouns. So, object pronouns like her again in the second sentence, him again in the third sentence. What do you observe? Now, these are object of what? They can either be an object of the verb, just like in sentence one, likes is the verb and object of like is her. Second sentence again. Gave is the verb and what? Object of gave is her. Okay. In third sentence, you have preposition after, and after that you have an object him. So object pronouns can either be object of the verb, just like in sentence 1 and 2, or they can also be an object of the preposition, just like in sentence 3. Always remember. Okay, this will help you in structuring the sentence. So object pronoun will always be an object either of the verb or of the preposition. Nothing beyond that. Trust me, nothing beyond that. Okay. So we learned from this slide. What did we learn from this slide? We learned that subject pronoun, we should always make use of, as a subject in the sentence. And when we talk about object pronouns, we should always make use of object pronouns as an object in the sentence. However, whenever we are comparing, okay, when we compare what? We generally compare the attribute or attributes between two individuals or between two entities, right? So whenever we are comparing, we should do what? Okay, we should do what? Like in this sentence, you are fatter than me. Now, please note, we are comparing what? We are comparing an attribute, that is obesity. Okay. So, and we are saying that you are fatter than me. Now, as far as the rule of rule of pronoun goes, what was the rule? That subject pronoun should be the subject of the sentence, which is correct. You is the subject. And object pronoun should be the object of the sentence, which is also something that we can see here. Me is an object pronoun, and that's what we have used. But this is again incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Now, this is an exception to the rule that we learned. Why is this an exception? Why? Because we are comparing an attribute. And whenever we are comparing an attribute, you will never make use of object pronoun. Instead, you will make use of subject pronoun. Okay, so instead of me, what have I written? You are not as fat as I am, or you are fatter than I am. Okay, anything is incorrect, but you cannot settle for an object pronoun, especially in this situation when you are comparing. Okay, friends. Now, I am. Either you say you are not as fat as I, dropping the am, which is also correct, or you finish it by using an am. So am is okay. You can keep it or you can let it go. Yeah. But what is important is that because you are comparing an attribute, always make use of subject pronouns even in the place of object pronoun. Okay, friends. So we'll say you are fatter than I. Am is in the bracket because it's optional. Keep it or drop it. You are not as fat as I am. Again in the bracket, keep it or drop it. Okay. So always remember, whenever you are comparing, what will you use? You will not use me because it's an object pronoun, but you will use I because it's a subject pronoun. Yes, friends, let's quickly solve few questions together. So you see this question. John is as intelligent as her. Now, what is it? John is a subject, is a verb, intelligent an adjective, and there is a comparison that's happening. So should I make use of object pronoun her? Absolutely no, that's incorrect. What will I say? Instead of her, I will make use of subject pronoun of her, which is she is. Is in the bracket. Okay, is in the bracket. You can use it or you can drop it. Anything is okay. But what is important here is she. Okay, and not her. Now, this is the question that I leave it for you all. Okay, so you can watch the video, understand the concept, and apply it in this sentence. John is brighter than me because I am comparing here. So should I be settling for an object pronoun me or what? Comment and let me know. I will be convinced that you have understood. Okay, so use this concept, apply this concept, and make your English error free. Thank you so much and goodbye.